Blessings and greetings and blessings, blessed souls. We're because we're married to stay alive in this most existential of moments. The intent of being configured to Torah Chaim, instructions of life, toward Chesed, instructions of kindness, toward Rachamim, instructions of mercies. I'd like to dedicate these next several minutes to the elevation of the soul of my dear father, Reb Shlomo Yaakov Olav Shalchuna David, his father, my grandfather. You see here to my right is what is known as a yahrzeit candle, a Ner Zikaron. Commemorate that it was 4 years ago today. Actually, he passed away in the early afternoon of the 9th of Nisan in Shin Ayin Vav, corresponding to 5,776 years blazing and grazing into the creation. Since the original stewards of earth, Adam and Eve, Adam and Chava, walked upon this earth, corresponding to, I believe it was April 17th, I think it was, 2016. So here we go. We're going to be plucking, cutting, and pasting verbally some inspirations from Elucidation of Hillel May Parich. And also this is Torah, which hopefully will be acceptable before the heavenly court as a prayer and blessings to end this horrible pandemic that all of us are experiencing at one level or another, whether emotionally, physically, affecting our cognitive abilities and our emotional capacities. And may the inner dimensions of Pnimiyut Torah show that within this great darkness, a great opportunity of light is waiting to be revealed to upgrade all forms of human consciousness, all forms of animal consciousness, all forms of vegetative consciousness, and all forms of inanimate consciousness. Very physical earth, the mustard seed of creation that we stand upon and live upon. In the end, we're buried in the future. We should merit to experience a kitzaron yishachna for those who lie in the dust shall rise up and sing songs of jubilation at the time of the great resurrection. Here we go, plucking verbally inspirations from the elucidations, Urim on chapters 7, 8, and 9 of the Shar Yuchod, the Gate of Unification, by the second Chabad Rebbe of Dov Ber of Lubavitch. Rav Hillel was an ardent follower of the Mittler Rebbe, who would take the teachings of his Rebbe and recapitulate them in a form, in some places to make it easier for fellow Chassidim to understand, in some places to give them a sense of wonderment. They should go deeper into the teachings of Chassidus, Pnimiyut Torah. Here we go. Consider developing an inner understanding regarding the manifestation of the physical reality, which encompasses all creation, as well as penetrates all that we are as conscious human beings blessed with the divine image. We may begin to see a quality we may never have considered, essence of divinity, which preceded all forms of physical reality, and our approach will be to exclude what previous awareness we merited to attain in order to properly comprehend the essence of ayin, divine nothingness, uncompounded, unbounded, literally not comparable to the true essence and being of our eternal Creator. From sensing that quality, we may in fact develop a sense of commitment towards gaining inner understanding towards all forms of cause and effect relationships. However, every particularity revealed within physical creation is ultimately traceable back to our eternal Creator. Each and every particle of this blessed creation, and nothing in general or in particular, is separated from the all-inclusive beginning of the entirety of creation, for the beginning is wedged within the end until the end of all revelations, the qualitative manifestation physical world that we are part of. To come to this recognition, of a beginning, an intermediate level, and finally the end, this physical world, to consider the length, the spirituality of this creation, manifestation, and to reduce it to a condensed awareness, recognizing at the end of creation revelation any particular reality, which is a tremendous contraction of the larger whole of creation. One may sense within one blessed soul how the most minute aspects of creation are in reality conduits for revelations, and may I add, with a great emphasis, divine revelations, the true beginning of all beginnings, higher than all forms, first and end. The mention of Creator's greatness was relegated throughout the prophetic work of Psalms, not only authored by King David, Naim Zmirat Yisrael, the sweet singer of Israel, but 9 other prophetic individuals, which you can learn more about if you go into the revealed dimensions of the Torah, elucidating upon the 150 Psalms. And again, I'll reboot that statement. The mention of the parenthetical statement I just made. The mention of Creator's greatness was relegated throughout the prophetic work of Psalms only to matters of this physical creation. Ever. From the inner dimensions of Torah, Panimit Torah, the wonders of this physical world, creation, dwelling within this tangible corporeal experience, is the majesty of the eternal Creator. Before any contraction of Creator's infinite light transpired. Food for thought, talking about realms that we normally don't think about, see, talk about, certainly not in the mainstream media. However, these matters, I do believe, with a simple faith, will become more and more matters of discussion on the human table of discussion. But before that, I want to remind everyone, and I remind myself first, I've got to be good, you've got to be good, we've all got to be good. There's a teva tov lehetiv, it's the nature of the good, and the Creator who is waiting so patiently for all of us to express that goodness in any particular act, thought, or speech, or a series of positive thoughts, speech, and action, until we have the merit to create that chemical reaction, to remove any distraction, that this is one world, Havachad, one love, Gorlachad, one destiny, Kulan of all those, but Darchinom, Darki Shalom, a pleasant, peaceful way. And may we merit, speed in our days, to see this evil scourge, this virus, serve ultimately as the catalyst to bring human beings to be faithful stewards, all 7.7 billion plus human beings gleaming and streaming, and for some screaming upon the creation, because all of us should never be disappointed to, after realizing we've been anointed with the Tzelem Elokim, which is no dream, our divine image, which will help us go out and scrimmage on this blessed mustard seed, traveling through the universe of the infinite Creator. Pleasant night. For those of those who are watching this, or will be watching in the daytime, have a pleasant day as we get ready for the blessed Shabbat, Shabbos HaGadol, the Shabbos before Zman Cheroseno, the time of our freedom, festival of Pesach. We should merit to go out of all forms of Mitzrayim, all forms of constraints of the mind, the emotions, of the heart, of the body, not to break them, to elevate them. This is anti-eugenics Torah. Take care, everyone.